which is the ammo stowage and all the gubbins and gup that goes on the back plate. Another vent, more vents. So it's kind of all the stuff that just goes on the back end of it. The engine area with the old turret going in the middle and the cab up front. Not too much delicate on this one. But yeah, again, nicely moulded, solid, crisp. Actually fairly thin as well, not overly thick plastic. But yeah, I have to say I'm quite impressed with this one. Consider I bought it on a whim, and we know what happens when you buy things on a whim and you don't check scale mates. If you're not aware, scalemates.com, brilliant website. There's a bunch of things where it lets you join and put your stash in there and a wish list and all that. Pretty much all I use it for is you can enter the name of pretty much any kit and it'll tell you when it was first boxed, when it was first tooled, when it had new parts, everything, that gives you full kit history. So if you see a shiny new Airfix box and you then check on your phone and it says first tooled in 1973, you know to leave it behind. And don't do what I've done on more than one occasion. It's probably just going to completely white out. It's just a couple of springs and the copper toe cable that you always get with Trumpeter and Hobbyboss. Rather than a nasty piece of string or anything horrific. And again, I know the decals aren't great. Trumpy and Hobbyboss decals aren't great, but again I will say they do go to good lengths to look after them. Certainly better than the old stick them in the bottom of the box with a bit of this paper over it, and then by the time you get it the bit of greaseproof is the other end of the box, and yeah, so but they all look to be in register. They're glossy, but yeah, we're going to put a flat coat over them, so that's not an issue. So you might just about see on the black decals where what you do sometimes get with Trumpeter or Hobbyboss is there's some kind of residue left behind. I think it's from the greaseproof paper. It's probably got grease in it. Again, once you put a gloss and then weather and then a flat coat over the top of that, it doesn't show up. Yeah. Is that a horse head? That was a wolf head. It's got a speed limit. Apparently this thing's limited to 60 kilometres an hour. You know, I wouldn't want to be in it doing 60 k's. What's that, 40 mile an hour? That's going to be scary. Try not to drop all the bits. This side we've got the two pieces of PVC, which I'm guessing they're for the driver's windows or something like that, and sheet A of the etch. Typical of Trumpeter and Hobbyboss, it's fairly thick, heavy PE, so it will take a bit of abuse. It takes a bit of bending, unfortunately. Can't just fold it with your fingers as you go. Although I do have an etch bender and a pair of flat nose pliers. But again, all the grills, everything looks solid. Thankfully there don't appear to be anything too nasty and delicate on there. And we've got the other one. We've got two the same, which are the side is actually visible. We've got the I can't see through the thing. We've got I'm guessing some kind of engine badge or cover with the old Tatra embossed into it. A couple of little strappy bits, quite a few little strappy bits. But again, nothing that looks too nasty or complex to sort out. Bit of super glue, maybe get the soldering iron out if I need to. Yeah, two the same. Then in the middle we get, he says, he gets it with that, all the rest of the. We're going to have a look at the tyres, aren't we? I know some people say you need to upgrade to the resin. I'm sure there probably are resin out there for this, but I probably won't, unless they're absolutely shocking. Actually, there's no manufacturer or anything moulded into them, but I'll put it on my hand rather than on a piece of black cardboard, a black rubber tyre. So we've got a nice tread pattern. There's a slight seam line around them. Nothing a few passes with the sander won't get rid of. And they're not super soft either. They've got a bit of something to them as well, so they will probably look quite good. I'm going to leave those. I'm not going to replace those unless I really have to. So I've got a funny feeling a set of 8 resin tyres probably comes with the wheels will cost as much as the whole bloody kit did. It's going to be tricky to get back in. And last but not least, we have the 2 parts of the turret, which are tucked down in the middle of them. There's a separate boxy bit in the middle of the main box, which is where these tyres are hiding. We'll pop it out again, we'll have a quick look. But the nubs, they've taken it off of whatever sprue it moulds onto when they put it together. But again, crisply moulded, crisp edges, no flash, no sink marks, no nasties. A slight step there, well, I think that should be there. Looks like it anyway. And again, the eject pins are all on the inside, and I'm guessing it's going to be the same story for this side. Yeah, that does look the same. Well, different part, but the same quality. So, obviously I'm going to have to build it, and then I'll do a quick build reviewy type thing. Again, don't hold your breath, it might not be too soon. But once I do I'll do that, and we'll see how it goes together. Although I don't foresee any grand problems with it going together. Everything looks solid, if not spectacular. Let's say that, shall we? It's not a kit you open up and you go, oh wow, look at that detail. Generally the older hobbyboss kits aren't. What they usually are though is solid, well made, sensibly detailed hunks of plastic, and this is going to be one hell of a hunk of plastic. But I've taken up best part of 3/4 of an hour of your life, and my battery's about to die as well, so I'll give you the thumbs up. And as I remember, I'm going to give a shout out to a couple of people. John Moore Scale Models, as I said I would reciprocate, and he gave me a shout out on his Monday bum this week. Good guy to watch and listen to, solid modeler. Just got one of them voices you can listen to for hours. No offence, John, but you could cure my insomnia. And the other one is it's been going a few weeks now, maybe a month or so. It's Tim Hedworth, aka Joe's dad, aka Ted. Set up a Facebook group, British Aviation in Scale. Get yourself on over there if you enjoy building your British planes, whatever era, it doesn't really matter. As long as they're made in Britain or they've got British markings, you're sorted. And yeah, I think I'm about done. Just before my battery's about to die. Have fun, build a model, chill, relax, and don't take it too seriously. It's only a hobby. Bye.